There are few periods in English football quite as exciting as the FA Cup third-round weekend, when the biggest names in the sport enter the competition, often to face minnows that are out to etch their name into a competition famed for its giant-slaying moments. 8th-tier Marine welcome Tottenham Hotspur to Merseyside on Sunday for a game that should prove to be an almighty culture shock for Jose Mourinho and company, who will find their dressing room in the club bar rather than the more salubrious surroundings of their own 60,000-capacity stadium. Meanwhile, League Two Morecambe will be out to cause an upset at Stamford Bridge against a Chelsea side who have not lost a third-round tie since 1998. Inevitably, COVID-19 has taken its toll on the competition, with Shrewsbury Town's visit to Southampton postponed after a string of cases left the Shropshire side unable to field a team. Derby County will have to use a youth team against non-league Crawley, as Aston Villa had to in a 4-1 defeat to Liverpool, where their under-23s emerged with enormous credit. You can follow all the action, talking points and highlights throughout the weekend on our live updates below, with Saturday seeing 20 fixtures taking place throughout the game. Times US Eastern. All matches can be streamed on ESPN+Friday. January 8. Aston Villa 4, Liverpool 1, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0. Saturday, January 9. Everton vs. Rotherham, 7 a.m. Boreham Wood vs. Millwall, 7 Luton Town vs. Reading, 7 Nottingham Forest vs. Cardiff City, 7 Norwich City vs. Coventry, 7 Crawley vs. Derby County, 7:15 Blackburn Rovers vs. Doncaster, 10 Blackpool vs. West Brom, 10 Wycombe vs. Preston, 10 QPR vs. Fulham, 10 Stevenage vs. Swansea, 10 Burnley vs. MK Dons, 10 Bristol Rovers vs. Sheffield United, 10 Oldham Athletic vs. Bournemouth, 10 Stoke City vs. Leicester City, 10 Exeter City vs. Sheffield Wednesday, 10 Arsenal vs. Newcastle, 12:30 Brentford vs. Middlesbrough, 1 Huddersfield vs. Plymouth Argyle, 1 Manchester United vs. Watford, 3 p.m. Sunday, January 10. Crawley Town vs. Leeds United, 8:30 a.m. Bristol City vs. Portsmouth, 8:30 a.m. Cheltenham vs. Mansfield Town, 8:30 a.m. Chelsea vs. Morecambe, 8:30 a.m. Manchester City vs. Birmingham, 8:30 a.m. Barnsley vs. Tranmere, 8:30 a.m. Marine vs. Tottenham, 12 p.m. Newport County vs. Brighton, 2:45 p.m. Monday, January 11. Stockport vs. West Ham, 3 p.m. Aston Villa youngsters have night to remember despite 4-1 loss. Liverpool may have booked their passage into the fourth round, but their 4-1 victory over Aston Villa was a night to be remembered for the youngsters who shone in defeat rather than the star names who eventually exerted their will to win on the hour. For a while it seemed like 17-year-old Louie Barry might be destined to write himself into FA Cup folklore when he darted in behind Rhys Williams to strike a brilliant equaliser just before half-time, cancelling out Sadio Mane's opener.